So, what we're going to do today, we're going to do our different format here where we're going to do 20 seconds of each movement. So we're going to do 20, 20, 20, do that 4 times through and then move on. So first thing we'll start off with, we're going to do push-ups and pike push-ups and a plank. So those are the first 3. I have too many things in my pocket. So let me just demo all these real quick and then we'll get right into it. I'm going to be as fast as I can with the demos. So 20, 20, 20. So we'll do push-ups here. So just regular push-ups, and then we'll do some pike push-ups, and then we'll hold a plank. So I know it's a lot on our wrists, so if we need to just hold the plank on our elbows, we can definitely do that. And then the second one we're going to do is a squat, a pulse, and then a hold. So first, doing regular squats here, and then we'll do a pulse for 20 seconds, and then we're going to hold for 20 seconds. So that's going to be our second one. And then the third one, we're going to do reverse lunges, curtsy lunges, and bent over IYTs. So it's not fully lower body. So we're going to alternate for the reverse lunges and the curtsy lunges. So stepping back 1 foot at a time. And then we'll do 20 seconds of curtsy lunges, hips facing forward, and then bent over I, Y, and T. So that's the third round. And then finally, we're going to finish out with some burpees and then skips and then marches or rest. So I think we all know those ones. So I'm not going to demo those. So that's going to be the workout today. So let's go ahead, get started with our warm up here. We're going to start off with the world's greatest stretch. So coming to the top of our space, we're going to interlace our fingers, grab onto one of our knees, pull our knee towards our chest. And we're going to exhale, step back, reverse lunge. Hands are going to come down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg stays nice and straight. We're going to do a nice big deep breath. And we're going to exhale, opening up towards our front leg, looking at our palm here. Thumb is facing behind us. We're working on our rotation, opening up our back while we're opening up our hips. And we're going to go ahead, exhale, plant our hand outside of our front foot, bring our back foot a little bit closer, and push our hips up into our hamstring stretch. A nice big deep breath. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, bring your feet together, push the ground away, and stand on up. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Interlace our fingers, grab onto the other knee, pulling towards our chest. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, step back, reverse lunge. Hands are going to come down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg stays nice and straight. And we're going to exhale, opening up towards our front leg, gazing past our thumb. Thumb facing behind us. We're looking at our palm. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, plant our hand outside of our front foot. Bring our back foot a little bit closer and push our hips up into our hamstring stretch. And on our next exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our feet together, push the ground away, and stand on up. All right, next thing we're going to do is go ahead and push our hips back into a forward fold, bringing our hands towards the ground. And let's go ahead and walk our hands out into our plank. I'm going to do a little bit of plank to pike here. Let's go ahead, push our hips out towards the ceiling. We're going to pedal our heels, start to open up our calves a little bit more. And then we can go ahead and come back down to plank. We're going to push up into pike and back to plank. And one more coming up. And back down. And then we can go ahead and bring our knees to the ground. And we are ready to rock and roll. So, like I said, 20, 20, 20. We're starting off with all upper bodies. We're going to be on the ground. We have push-ups, pike push-ups, and plank. So I'm going to get the timer going here. Let me just open it up here. All right. We're getting ready with push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we can either be on our hands and knees or on our hands and toes. We really want to screw our hands into the ground so we can have a nice tight upper back here. and keeping our elbows nice and close. 3, 2, 1. Bringing our hips to the ceiling into our pike push-up. So same form with our elbows pushing back up. After this, we're going to hold a plank. 3, 2, 1. So holding our plank. After this, we're going to do this 2 more times. Sorry, 3 more times. 4 total. 3 movements, 4 rounds, 4 circuits here. Going back to push-ups. 3, 2, 1. So either hands and knees or hands and toes. I want us to try and either, instead of going to our knees, I want us to do a slow eccentric one if that's where we're at right now. I want us to try not to go onto our knees until the last round when our arms are really, really tired. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pike push-ups here. Now I'm already feeling this in my shoulders. Great job. Really breathing out as we push up. It's gonna help us. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're holding our plank. So either elbows or hands, whatever feels good. I know when our hands are in this position, it can aggravate our wrists, especially since we're at our desk typing a lot during the day. So whatever feels good for you. We're going back to push-ups. 3, 2, 1. And do our push-up. My shoulders are really already dead. We're halfway through. So we're doing this round and then 1 more, and then we're standing up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pike push-ups. Bring your head as close to our hands as we can. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right, plank time. No matter if we're doing hands or elbows, we want our hands/elbows to be directly below our shoulders, protecting our joints here. We got 1 more round. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got push-ups, pike push-ups, and then we're gonna do one last plank, and then we're standing on up. So we got squats, squat pulses, and squat holds after this. 3, 2, 1. All right, pike push-ups. We're getting all the upper body out of the way first. And then we got lots of legs coming up. Finishing out with our cardio. 3, 2, 1. All right, last plank here. And then we're standing on up for our squats. Focus on the breath. I know our arms are tired. Pushing through. 3, 2, 1. All right. Quick transition. We got full squats here. So feet hip width apart. Squatting down as low as we can while we keep our form. Pushing through our heel, big toe, little toe. 3, 2, 1. So we're pulsing. So we're going basically from halfway or a little bit lower to halfway or a little bit higher. So we're not going really down all the way to the bottom. We're not standing all the way up. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna hold at the bottom here. And then we got 3 more. Focus on our breath. Stand up, shake your legs out if you need to, go right back into it. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're ready to squat again. If you would like, you can always add some weight. So if you have a dumbbell, or you want to hold something underneath your chin, whether it be a water bottle or some books, or you can even put a bunch of things in a backpack. Hold the backpack on your chest, 3, or on your back, 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing. So it's very small movements, same positioning. So we want our chest up, driving through our heel, big toe, little toe. 3, 2, 1. This is one of the ones where the squat becomes the rest because my legs are on fire. We're doing great. You can always do a wall sit for this one. If the angles here are not working for you, you can always do a wall sit instead. Find the best movement for you because everybody is different. 3, 2, 1. If your hips are really tight in this one as well, you can always turn your toes slightly out, still keeping them hip width. That sometimes can relieve some pressure from our hips. I know that definitely helps me a lot with my tendonitis in my hips. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're pulsing. So small, tiny movements. I know my legs are burning with this as well. We're doing great. Keep pushing. We only got one more round after this. And then we're going into lunges and curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we got this. We're gonna do one more time through. I think, yeah, this is our second time. So we're gonna, now I lost count. Let me figure this out during this next round. All right, keep holding. 3, 2, 1. So full squats. I think that, yeah, this is our last one. And then we're going on to our lunges and squats. If I'm wrong, let me know. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're pulsing. Small movements here, we got it. I know it's hard. My legs are burning too. We're gonna make it through. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're holding at the bottom. And then we're gonna stand on up. We're doing reverse lunges first, and then curtsy lunges. We got this. Great job, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done with that. We got reverse lunges first. So stepping directly behind with our foot, driving through our front heel, big toe, little toe. I know my legs feel like bricks too, but we got this. We're pushing through. 3, 2, 1. We got curtsy lunges. So we're stepping back behind diagonal, hips facing forward. Headlights on our hips are blinding whatever's right in front of us. So I'm blinding the camera right now with my headlights. I know it's hard to see my hips because of the background. So I'm gonna keep my hands here. 3, 2, 1. Bent over IYTs here. So we're getting our legs a bit of a rest, making sure we are sinking into our hips. So pushing our hips back as far as we can. 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. Reverse lunges first. Making sure our chest is over the arch of our front foot. Pushing through our heel, big toe, little toe. 3, 2, 1. All right. Curtsy lunges. So again, back behind diagonal. Keeping our foot placement. We don't want to be super far out. We want to be a little bit closer so we can keep our chest over our foot. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bent over IYTs. Keeping our shoulder blades, so pinching that orange, cracking the egg behind, right between our shoulder blades to keep everything nice and steady. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're halfway there. So I'm gonna do 2 more of these. And then we're moving to our last one. of burpees, skips, and marches. 3, 2, 1. Right, curtsy lunges. Guess I'll face this way. Keeping our headlights, aligning what's in front of us. Finding a good distance. We want to feel this mainly in our glutes as we drive through our front heel. We're coming up. 3, 2, 1. All right, IYTs. And then we got one more round. We want thumbs up for the I's and the Y's. And then thumbs down for the T's. Also, I am aware. 3, 2, 1. Thought my form was just really bad. So don't just erase that from your memory. Okay, last round. This one. And then we're going into our cardio. Even though I feel like this whole thing has been cardio. My heart rate is a lot higher than usual. 3, 2, 1. Curtsy lunges. Last round. Curtsy lunges. And then we got IYTs. And then burpees, skips, and marches. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. So for the next round, if jumping is not your thing, you can always march and then just rest or walk in place. For the last one, 3, 2, 1. Okay, burpees. So again, if jumping isn't our thing, even with burpees, we can bring our hands out, walk our feet, walking back in, and stand on up. So that is what we're doing. Jumping is not it for us today. For jumping, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're skipping next. So double tapping. If skipping is not our thing today, you can just go ahead and march in place. And then for the last 20 seconds, you can always do squats, a wall sit, or just walk in place. 3, 2, 1. So now we're just going to march. I need to stretch out my glutes real quick. Okay, we're marching. Getting our knees up. We're staying nice and tall, just like with our skips. Putting our foot back into place that we left it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, burpees. So we got jump, hands out, landing on our whole foot. So that way we're using our heel, big toe, little toe. We don't want to jump with just our toes. That's how we get knee pain. So whole foot floating up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to skip. So opposite arm, opposite leg, double tapping here. Getting our knees up, but staying up nice and tall, again, through our torso as we drive our knees up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to march it out here. Again, you can always walk in place, do a wall sit, do some squats if you marched skips, or you can just march for the whole time. Whatever feels good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, halfway done. We got 2 more to go after this, well, including this one. So this is round 3. We're doing 4. Got 2 more rounds of burpees. Skips. Great job. I know these are tough. 3, 2, 1. Okay, skipping. Double tap. Getting those knees up. Using our core and our hip flexors. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out or march it out. Whatever feels good. Last round. I know we have done no rest today. So it is a little bit of a quicker circuit. So we're going to do a nice long cool down after. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round here. Burpees first. We got this. I know it's hard. The last round is always the hardest. We have lots of leg things already today. We're doing awesome. 3, 2, 1. We're skipping. And then we're gonna march, and then we're gonna get some water, and we're gonna be on the ground for our cool down. Great job. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. March it out, y'all. Last 20 seconds. I'm sweating. That was a good one. Start to slow our breathing down, marching it out. 3, 2, 1. And that is it for today's circuit. Go ahead, grab a sip of water. I need one today. And we're gonna be on the ground on our backs. We're gonna do some figure 4, and then we're gonna flip over for some child's pose. Just get a little bit of breathing in. So when we're ready, on our sides, feet stay on the ground. We're gonna take one ankle, crossing it over the opposite knee. If that tension feels good, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little extra, go ahead and interlace your fingers, grabbing behind your knee or in front of your shin, and pull your knee towards your chest. Sighing away our tension, slowing our breath down when we make our exhales longer than our inhales. That helps us calm our body down. Get ready to go back to work / go get some lunch. And on our next exhale, we can go ahead and gently release our foot back to the ground, and then the other foot. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're taking our other ankle, crossing it over our knee. If that tension feels good, go ahead and stay there. Or we can go ahead and interlace our fingers, grabbing either in the middle of our hamstring or in front of our shin, whatever feels better for you, and pulling towards our chest. So really key, we don't want to be grabbing right behind our knee here. That can put tension on our knee joint. We want to be grabbing in the middle of our hamstring or in front of the shin, whichever one, but not directly behind the knee. And let's go and do one more breath here. And as we finish our exhale, we can go ahead and gently bring our foot back to the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and roll over onto our hands and our knees for some child's pose here. So we can go ahead, once we're on our hands and knees, we can take our knees a little bit wider than hip width here. And we're going to go ahead and rock our hips back, walk our hands forward, forehead, chin, or cheek to the ground. We're going to do 3 deep breaths here. So we're going to inhale in through our nose, into our belly. And when we feel our belly expand here, we're going to feel our hips and our low back expand, really opening up, bringing some life into our hips here. And then exhaling, releasing our tension, letting our body sink further into the ground. And let's go ahead and do one more breath here. And as we finish our exhale, when we are ready, we can go ahead and return back to our hands and our knees. Or you feel free to stay in the child's pose position, but that is going to be all the time we have for today. So thank y'all for joining me. Great job. I know I got nice and sweaty on that one. So thank you for joining me. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow for functional fitness.